Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, the very process of existence, from the inception in the mind of God to experience all aspects of beingness. The great inhale of God is to the exhale of the I am, and that individuation has been a truly magnificent experiment in what it is to come to the remembrance of love, to allow your hearts and your minds to come into union with each other. The greatest symbol for this is what is known as the infinity symbol, the Mobius strip, the figure 8. It is a marrying and a blending of energies, masculine to the feminine, the dark to the light, above and below, within and without. And when you can allow this to occur, beloveds, without feeling the need to judge or condemn, well, it is better to be on the inside than to be on the outside. It is better to be above than it is to be below. It is better to love than it is to hate. When all becomes neutralized for you because you have come to the recognition that all exists within a containment field of the blessings of the Father, there is nothing for you to rally against. There is nothing for you to argue. There is nothing for you to feel stubborn against, where you will be for everything. You will be for yourself in all circumstances. You will be for all beings, whether they are speaking to you or not, whether they are communicating to you or not, whether they are loving you or not. That will matter not, beloveds, because what everything in the universe will become is a reflection of the very presence of divinity that you are. And you will find that when anything occurs, you will embrace it. You will bring it to you and you will say, let me love you, for that is really all that I am here to do. And beloveds, that does begin the journey of self-love, of saying, I would not ever want to do anything to harm myself, because for to harm myself is to harm God. And I love God beyond and above all choices that I would make for the ego vantage point of separation. If you look upon another and you say, I will see only God in you, what becomes revealed to you is only God. If you look upon another and say, I will look to judge you for the things that I myself have not been able to accept about my behavior, about my thoughts, about my beliefs, and I will cast those upon you so that you can be a mirrored reflection of what it is that I still need to heal. Beloveds, the healing occurs in the moment that you are willing to say, let me love all of you as I love all of me, as God loves all of me. And you learn to fall in love at the very essence and the presence of divinity that you are. Now we understand that these words have been spoken time and time and time again. And yet through the repetition, at one point you may say, now I understand. Now I see. Now I accept. But beloveds, all there is this moment of now. You have taken on a body and you have placed yourself in a myriad of dimensions and circumstances. You are repeating lessons that you have stubbornly insisted that you are not yet willing to own, take responsibility for, whatever you wish to call it. The places where you say, I will not experience the dark, but here, let me hold on to it a little longer. I cannot handle this thing that I am holding on to. What? Let go? No, you don't understand. I can't, because if I let go, then I will have to experience it. Ah, yes. And what happens in that experience is that it wafts through you like water, like air, like a zephyr. And it was only ever energy of love, but you have turned it into something else. You have made it into your greatest tragedies. And beloveds, they are not tragedies. They are triumphs of will, personal will. Beloveds, you are not in this alone, and yet you feel like you are fighting a battle by yourself with the sword upon a field. This is the farthest thing from the truth. That sword melted to nothingness, beloveds. Tell the truth about what is actually occurring. What is actually occurring is you are dancing with your eyes closed, spinning and spinning in a circle, and wondering when the madness will stop. Beloveds, pause, breathe, open your eyes, and see the truth of you. The truth of you is only ever the love that you are an embodiment of your own divinity. Look to the relationships that are the closest to you. Look to your spouses, look to your children, look to your parents, look to your siblings, look to your friends, look to your beloveds, and see the reflection of yourself, and anything about them that you may judge is just a self-reflected judgment. See if you can forgive and you can love all of the atrocities, all of the things that you believe that you have done to harm anyone. The only harm that has ever come, beloveds, is a notion within the mind. There is nothing that can be harmed. No humans were harmed in the making of this dream. No animals were harmed in the making of this dream. There is no harm that can come to the light of God, and you are an embodiment of that. Go with my blessings, beloved ones, as you always do. Know that we will speak again.